So, Steve, before we get into gameplay, can you tell us a little bit about what Sub-Zero is as a character?
Sub-Zero as a character is basically...
Not ready for this question.
A really strong defensive character.
Okay.
He slows the pace of the match, and he plays the pace of the match on his terms, and you got to come to him. And you got to take risks. You got to wade through his ice ball and his clone. You got to be careful with your zoning. And if you don't have the patience for it, he's going to beat you.
Okay.
So he is he's a kind of character that can really shift the meta.
Yeah, and he's not a zoning character. He doesn't keep you out with like fireballs like Dr. Fate or Deadshot. He just slows the game down with his special moves, and he kind of, you got to come to me. I'm just going to sit here. But when he wants to get in and he wants to get aggressive, he has some pretty good tools too.
Awesome.
Aggressive, huh?
Aggressive.
All right, let's take a look.
So let's take a look at his normal attacks. Right off, you can see his down 2 is awesome. It's a great anti-air attack. It's
very fast.
Very high up. It's very fast. So, yeah, look at that. So going through the air is not a good idea. Then he has a really good jump attack. He uses a sword, and you can go in. So there's kind of a basic attack. So then he has a lot of his MKX moves. Like his forward 2 is back, and it still goes into this throw. And it has really good range. Like you can see it kind of hits from the start of the round. Or you can go into a combo if it hits. And he has 111, which is his Chinese Ninja Warrior string.
Chinese Ninja Warrior string.
Yeah, with his heart so cold.
So cold!
And the new thing about this is this last hit is actually an overhead. So that's going to lead to some mix-ups. Like you can do 1-on-1, ice ball, or a simple mix-up would be 1-1 slide.
You kind of spoiled it, though. He has a slide and an ice ball.
Well, I think
moving right along.
everyone knew he was going to have slide and ice ball. And then this could be tricky. If you have the clone out, they'll fall into the clone, and then you can get a combo. So you're thinking, you know, the slide is not much a reward. You have the clone out, all of a sudden, that's a great 50-50. It's unsafe, but he's going to get good damage and throw you into the clone.
Let's kind of talk through some of the moves individually, though. You're doing setups really early.
What are you doing, bro?
I just wanted to talk about why
we didn't go through the throw. We haven't gone through a lot of the stuff.
It's been a while since
It's been a while. It's been a while. Get back on track.
So he's
bro.
also got 2-2-3,
Pretty
which is a pop-up. He doesn't get like a full combo unless it's in the corner, but it's pretty good. It's a good punisher. And then his best new move is his 3-3, which is a knee. It's a very fast mid attack.
I love the animation for that.
Yeah, it looks really cool, and that's like a great punisher, or maybe like you hit with a down 1 and you want to go into a pressure. You can never go wrong with a really good range, fast mid attack, and that's what he's got now.
Fabulous.
His forward 2 is back, but unlike MKX, he actually slides forward. You can actually see that he creates an ice puddle on the ground and slides forward.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
So it's very fast and has a ton of range. Like this is past the start of the round, and it'll actually connect. So he can like go into a clone or go into an ice blast or just complete the string. And it is a high, so the opponent can duck it. But then that's what this is for, or this is for. And if you have him conditioned to stand, you can go for it. It's really, really good range.
All right, you wanna do his throw?
Throw, I love this.
I love his throw as well. Bam. Awesome.
That's
Sweet.
great.
All right, specials.
Specials. All right, so Ice Ball's back with a big change. It does not freeze normally. It just does a chunk of life. You have to meter burn. Now,
Which makes a lot of sense in the way this game works.
Typically,
Captain
in Injustice,
Cold has the same thing. Like
right. Typically in Injustice, you have to use a bar meter to combo. So
Sure.
that's why it's like that way. Now, the nice thing is, if you do meter burn it, it actually blows through other projectiles.
Oh, so. Oh, come on.
This will never work.
This
It
will
will.
never work.
1, 2, 3.
All right.
Count it out, dude. 1, 2, 3. Huh.
Simple.
There we go.
So, one of the best things since MK1 about the Ice Blast is it's great for projectile trading. I do mine, fireball, you do yours, mine's going to go through, you hit me, but I get a combo, so I win every trade, right?
Sure.
And if he uses a barometer, he still has that option. So the opponent's going to have to be super, super careful when he's got a barometer and he wants to use it. Then, of course, slide is back. This time it actually sends them flipping the other way, so again, like I showed earlier, you can get a clone. And if he EX it, he gets additional damage, and it also looks really awesome. Or meter burns it.
A lot of people in the chat are complaining that it doesn't freeze on non-meter burn. That would make him the best character in the game.
Yeah, it's definitely something you'll have to get used to, but I think everyone will be fine with it once you get used to it. It's just, Scorpion Spear was
I was
the
just
same
gonna
way.
say that, like you had a meter burn Scorpion Spear.
His cryomancy powers are actually weakened when he enters the multiverse.
It makes sense.
Right, since he's part Outworldian, That's like where, you know, his heritage is. It actually gets weaker the further away from Outworld he is.
Right.
So that's Steve's fake lore minute.
Yeah,
Right.
that's lore I
Absolutely.
just made up minute.
I loved it. I thought it was great.
I guess it's if it's on the Watchtower, it's canon.
it is now canon.
I
always
don't
said
know
that.
if I have the authority to make canon.
Well, too late now.
Too late.
All right.
You've just gotten that responsibility. Way to go.
So, he also has his burst back, and this is just a good combo ender. But what's new is the meter burn. You'll actually go across the screen with his shoulder, very reminiscent of the Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance cold shoulder.
Oh, I love it.
And this is actually advantageous on block, meaning it's safe, and Sub-Zero actually recovers before them. So it's a good way to get in, or to end your combos, like your block strings, like if they're going to block and you're safe, or you know if they block it, he's far away, you can go for a clone, and it's going to be harder for them to punish. So it's really one of those moves that you can't go wrong ending your string out. And then Ice Hammer is a very fast overhead attack. When he jumps, you can actually do it really low to the ground. And then Meter Burn is new. He bops you, and this is also safe on block.
Quick little bop-a-doo.
Yeah, so, you know, it's not huge damage, but it's very safe on block, so that's a good thing. You can mix it up. It's very hard to anti-air. And then once they're used to dealing with that, then you can do your jump-ins. And lastly, his command grab. And this is a true command grab. If they're blocking, they'll get hit. It counts as a throw. And on normal hit, he knocks him down. He gets a decent chunk of damage. If you meter burn it, it's actually, he gets a combo. Or you could use it as a restand. You could end your combos in it, meter burn it, go for like a 2-2, and then use that frame advantage that basically they're staggering, and then go for another mix-up. So
Sure.
end combos, extend combos, start combos. It's a really good all-purpose move.
Multi-purpose.
Yeah.
Love it.
Let's see the super.
Character power.
Oh yeah. People
Super
just yell
or
about
character
super.
power?
Oh, okay.
Character power first.
All right, so his character power is the Ice Clone. It's back.
It's back again.
It's, you know, one of his identifying moves, and he can throw it, which does a big chunk of damage, and it takes up a ton of the screen. He actually can throw it low, too. And he can burst it, and it'll blow up, and he can kind of use it as a shield. So he can hide behind it, do a few ice balls if the opponent tries to get in. You burst, and they're going to take some damage. Or he can just sit behind it the whole time. Now, you'll notice on the UI, it's actually, you can tell when it's on cooldown based there. Before, you just kind of had to kind of memorize it in your head, and now you have a visual indicator. Unlike MKX, he can do it in the air again, too.
Oops.
And he has all the options. He can throw the air one, or burst the air one. So the air one's back, which I'm super excited about.
Hype. Did your hype go up a level?
My hype went up 2 levels because of air.
He's at a 9 now.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
But what if I told you my hype level could be at 10?
Tell me it could be at 10. Can it be at 10, Steve? Wow.
Double
look
clone.
At that.
Meter burn the clone, and he actually gets 2 different clones. And this is the ultimate defensive shield.
Okay, let me try and do some eye lasers. Here you go. No. Yep. Oh. There it is. I got you. I got you.
All right.
All right. Sorry, I was having fun.
Yeah, so the opponent cannot jump. They can't dash through it. They're going to basically have to either hold that, try to counter zone him, which he has this for, or they're going to have to meter burn roll. And if you're ready for meter burn roll, he can. He didn't even get it started.
Nah.
Throws beat an invulnerable meter burn throw, and Sub-Zero will throw him back out.
Ooh, question, Steve.
What?
Can you throw both of the clones? What?
You can.
Oh, hype has to be at 11 at this point.
Yeah, it's like a 12.
Oh, good.
2 points for each thrown clone.
Woo!
Nice job. That's awesome. Let's do super.
All right.
Love it.
That shot behind his back when he's just freezing.
Oh, that's my favorite
Is
part.
that like the ice dab? Is that what he's doing?
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of the
It's-
ice dab.
it's-
Chinese Ninja Warriors don't dab.
You're right. You're right.
That's actually embarrassing.
Is that lore?
He is a very noble, serious warrior
That's true.
Okay.
who lives in the ice mountains of China. Like, he's not into pop culture and internet culture.
Let's not question Steve about this kind of stuff. Okay, you're just gonna look bad.
All right. I'm gonna step back.
So, anything else about sort of the base level, the release Sub-Zero?
I think like what you expect with Sub-Zero, he really excels in the corner. I think his game's mostly going to be playing to get into the corner, taking some risks, using random slides, jump-ins, and hoping to get in the corner, and then it's party time.
What's his wake up?
His wake up is the slide. It's fully invincible. So it's invincible, it's not a lot of damage, it's punishable, but you're going to, why not? Yeah, it's invincible, it goes far.
You're going to eat a couple during a match regardless of how often I think they're coming. So.
And if you're a high-risk player, you can do it, and if they punish it, you can just do it again. I would.
Yeah. Don't slide.
I'll do it again.
Yeah, so I think, like the last few games, he's really a character that's going to excel in the corner. He's going to keep you locked down, and he's going to use moves like his Force 3 is fairly fast, it's advantageous on block, and you cannot jump this move. It's very, very cheap when they're trying to jump, so that's going to be great in the corner. He still has his back 1-1, which is a low combo starter.
He's got a lot of really good tools and starters.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cool.
So should we check out a different loadout?
We have a couple today.
We have a couple?
We have some pretty cool stuff, actually. We worked on these this afternoon. I'm excited.
Here we go. Ooh.
So this one's really neat. It has the sort of the metal sort of mask thing. It's really cool looking.
I really like the color, the darker color. All right, so this loadout, we gave him ground freeze. It's back, the classic MK2 move. It's actually unblockable, and it does very low damage, and the opponent will slip. So they're all kind of really cheap setups you can do. Like, you can do it on knockdown, and they'll have to, like, backdash away, and then if they think they're going to backdash, you can punish that. But if you meter burn it, it actually freezes them to the ground, and it's a combo starter. So this doubles as, like, kind of a trap, like, gimmicky setup move that, like, the creative players are going to love. And it just functions as a combo starter if you just want functionality.
Right.
So it's pretty awesome, and it's a class. I'm super glad to see it back. I always love the ground freeze.
Oh yeah, I was
and you'll
a big
see
fan
also
of it in MK3. It's one of my favorites.
Sub-Zero here doesn't have a cape. There's versions without. A lot of his gear doesn't have it. Some of them does. So you have that choice as well.
Yes, yeah. I loved Cape Sub-Zero, but if you don't want a cape, every battle defines you. You can have an uncaped Sub-Zero.
That was really good.
Yes, thank you for marketing the game for us. Every battle defines.
Is that now? That was a
that's
two slaughter.
That's a 2 slaughter.
And that's a 2 slaughter. That's a very powerful move. So that's a 2 slaughter.
Okay. Okay. Would you like to explain what a 2 slaughter is? No, I think we got it.
We're good.
I absolutely love this loadout. Classic ninja outfit with red color. I'm so excited. This is like a 17 out of 10.
Yep, this is really cool.
So, what kind of special moves do we have here?
We gave them 2 new ones in this loadout. First is an ice teleport.
Nice.
And you can go backwards, or you can go behind them. It's kind of reminiscent of Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe.
Yep.
He had an ice teleport.
I love that.
Yeah, I thought that's really cool, so that's cool that that's back if you want it to be back. And, you know, Sub-Zero, like, maybe you're keeping the opponent out and it's not really effective and you want a way to get in besides the slide, you can go for this. And then I accidentally gave away the other move.
You did.
This is a move that replaces slide. It is a clone dash punch, which hits about mid-range.
Cool.
It's super fast. It's a mid-attack, and then the meter burn is somehow even cooler than that. It is a clone slide.
That's so good.
Put a black outfit on him.
It's a new.
I understood that.
Yep.
Yeah, so he also has another clone attack that you might have saw in the trailer, a dive kick one that we'll see. You'll have to get that unlocked and see what that can do too. But
I have a feeling it's a dive kick of an ice.
Yeah, I would say.
Well, I mean, there's a meter burn version that we didn't show.
Oh, spoilers!
So yeah, this basically improves his mid-range game, and it makes it so you have
so
the
fast.
Yeah, you're right, and it's the functionality of the slide, but you don't have to take the risk to actually go in.
Right.
So it's really, really cool. But it does replace your regular slide, so you have the choice to make.
Gotcha.
Cool.
We've got one more, I think, right?
We do have one more.
Extra special
loadout. Just
because I wanted to show a set.
Right.
Oh,
So
is that what that is?
This is a set.
A set bonus?
It's a set.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
This is a cool one. Oh, whoa.
Oh, okay. Hey, do you want to try and beat up Steve's?
Yeah, I think we
Sub-Zero?
should. Let's do that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.